really, I love them. I love you. Oh my God.
Oh my God, you're adorable and I love you.
¡De rodillas! Tienes 3 segundos para obedecer. 1, 2, 3.
How do you feel for this movie?
15 years since 2002. It feels great. It feels so good to be able to play a character that's allowed, that's permitted to have so much fun, that's allowed to smile, that's allowed to laugh, that's allowed to joke.
Triple X is a movie that's sort of this, it's become this sort of great international sort of feeling. And so to be down here with this movie, I'm very excited.
This movie is amazing. The fight sequences and the action.
Yeah, that's the scene. When I read that in the script, that was when I was like, I have to do this film. I have to do this film. Because I loved it, that I was reading it, I'm like, wait, this woman's an animal poacher? Like, I'm not down to do this film. And then, you know, cut to the next bit and I was like, oh, I'm so down. Where do I sign? It was a very fun film to make, so I'm so glad that you loved it. But yeah, the action, the stunts, the humor, you know, like it's never too serious, as in you can go through all this action, all this drama, all this suspense, crazy stuff is happening, things are exploding, and then there's always going to be someone that's got some witty line just to bring you back into the world of Xander Cage.
I do, and that is one of the things that makes this process so fun. It makes this franchise so fun, it makes this character so fun. I have fun even when I'm rehearsing the sequences. The idea that in order to effectively play this character, I need to practice skateboarding, motocross, skiing in the jungle.
Really awesome.
Just like, I feel like when I'm rehearsing for this character, I feel guilty that I'm having so much fun because I have to be able to board. And so I'm in the hills of the Dominican Republic and I'm longboarding and I'm going, this is too much fun. I can't believe this is called work.
Necesitamos a alguien que se mueva como ellos. Que pelee como ellos. Es hora de ser patriota.
Ya no hay más patriotas, solo rebeldes y tiranos.
¿Y tú qué eres?
Soy Triple X.
And how was begin the Take Back the project?
Vin and I had been trying to do a film together for a long time. They never kind of worked out, and so when he wanted to reintroduce Triple X Xander Cage, and he brought it to me, I was excited because I thought, you know what, this would be it's a great time, the political climate in the world, and sort of it's a great time to bring Xander Cage and Triple X back, and so that's how it all started. Vin brought me the project.
¿Quién te llamó? ¿Cómo fue que tú ya estás en la película, no?
Estaban buscando a un latino para la película, pero que tuviera esta imagen callejera, ¿sí me entiendes? Para hacer el personaje de Lazarus, que como puede ver es como decir un duro de la calle, ¿sí me entiendes? Un jefe.
The new characters came about in the development stage. We decided that Xander, in the first movie, was all by himself. And so we wanted to bring in more characters that over the course of time, Xander had met these people, whether he met them in Africa, whether he met them in London, all over the world from his travels, he met people that he sort of put pins in and decided that he wanted to be part of a group now and not just work by himself. And so we got Deepika, we got Ruby Rose, we've got Nina Dobrev, you know, we've got Rory McCann, we got Donnie Yen, Tony Jaa, we brought all these, Michael Bisping.
Well, Vin, I mean, I love Vin to death. I love him so much. I've never met anyone like him, and I don't know if there's anyone else like him in the world. And working with him was always fun. It was always funny when we had time off, which was seldom, but when we did, you know, in the Dominican Republic or in Toronto, we'd do the most fun things. And I mean, he took me axe throwing for my birthday. He got me a BMX. We went BMXing. Like he's like at 100 all the time. I'm like, it's a day off. I'm gonna go to bed. He's like, we're gonna go explore Toronto. So he, you know, it was amazing working with Vin. And Nina was awesome. You know, she's so funny. Her character is so good. Her character is so good. I was so jealous. I'd be like, can I have that line? I want that line. Because she had some great lines. And we ended up getting into a prank war. And so we spent half of the film being best friends and the other half being mortal enemies trying to win this prank war. And then finally the film ended and we were like, oh, thank God we can be friends again.
Estamos dispuestos a morir para mantener el mundo seguro. ¿Qué me dices tú? Vivo para esto.
Somos del mismo equipo, ¿no? ¿Lista para divertirte?
¿Qué dices acerca sobre la diversidad en esta película?
Es increíble, yo creo que es una buena estrategia y es bueno para todo el mundo, para que cada país se sienta parte de la película.
Yeah, no, we have Australians, we have Chinese, we have people from London, we have Latin Americans, we have someone, we just have people from all over, and I think that's a representation of the world we live in today. You can go down the street and you can meet people from all over the world, and I think movies now have gotten to the point where it doesn't matter where you're from as long as you're doing what you're doing. And I think the diversity was really important. And also, one of the aspects too was to have very strong women. We wanted to have strong women in Triple X.
Oh, I love Mexico. I love Mexico. I love Mexico!
Déjame resumírtelo. Dales una paliza. Conquista a la chica e intenta verte cool mientras lo haces.